We're on the road with Mickey, we're gonna have some fun. Regardless of the rain or sun, our trip has just begun. So buckle up, let's go, we're about to start the show. And maybe if you like us, you'll see where else we'll go. Hi everybody, I'm Sophie, he's Mike, and she's Brenda, and welcome to On the Road with Mickey. If you're returning for another adventure with us, welcome back. We are so glad you have returned safely. And if this is your first episode with us and you're new here, welcome. It's so nice to meet you, and I'm going to show you the reins today. First up, we have our Cheddar from the Big Cheese, which is basically our Disney news snippets. And then after that, we have our feature topic, which is what we talk about for most of the episode. And then after that, we have our This Day in Disney History, brought to you by me. And after that is our game of Who's Who, and that is brought to you by Mike, my dad. Oh, fair warning, I'm almost never wrong when it comes to this game. I almost always win it. And then after that, Brenda will be giving us a quote from the big man himself, Walt Disney, and it's just going to be amazing. So buckle up, keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the car at all times. Make sure you're safe, fasten your seatbelts, all that good stuff. And we will see you on the road. It's time to get going. Let's go!
Hey everyone, I'm Mike, and she's Sophie,
And she's Brenda.
Hi, everyone.
and he's Grogu. Say hi, Grogu. I don't hear you. Say hi.
He never speaks.
Oh, sorry, my bad. And we are on the road with Mickey. This is season 2, episode 35 for August 30th, 2021. And we have a fun topic. You know, I say that every week, and every week it's true, isn't it?
Yep, very, very true.
Well, this week, our fun topic is Never Have I Ever Disney Edition.
Because
So,
there's stuff that even we haven't done.
that's
Right.
right.
Well, we're going to do, so soon it won't be Never Have I Ever.
Right. But we'll come out with a second Never Have I Ever.
Yeah.
That's 3 times fast. But anyway, these are things that we have never done that are on our list to do that we think would be a lot of fun. So we think it'll be a fun show. We hope that it is fun for you. And put us a comment. Leave us a comment in the group. Put us a comment on the page. And when the post goes up, leave us a comment in our YouTube channel. Let us know some of the things that you've never done. And we will incorporate that. And then you'll be part of history like we are. But anyway, I wanted to first give an update from last week. And I cannot believe I forgot this. In our list last week, we were talking about the things that you plan for your vacation, things you absolutely have to have when you're going on vacation.
Mhm.
And I can't believe that I forgot to mention, hey, if you have sensitive ears, pack your earbuds or pack your
Oh,
headphones.
Yeah.
that's right.
You
Yeah.
know,
Which is
when
something that's strange because you have sensitive ears and I had sensitive ears when I was younger.
and I didn't remember to pack my earbuds. And
Mm-mm.
so I would have been the one standing here like this,
Oh, no.
like trying to have fun. And it's not as much fun when your ears are covered trying to prevent
Yeah.
loud noises of
Yeah.
fireworks. It was a game changer when we got earbuds and I was wearing them. All of a sudden, the fireworks took on a new life for me. So,
Yep.
so if you have sensitive ears in your family, make sure you pack some earbuds or um, you used to be able to go to guest services and they would give you earbuds for free. I don't know if they still do that or not. Brenda, do you
Hmm.
know?
No.
No. Okay. Well, I think they may still do that, but I'm not certain. So be prepared, bring a set with you, and just plan ahead if you need them.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
also our good friend Sheila, Sophie calls her Aunt Sheila. She
Yep.
always brings Ziploc bags,
Yeah, yeah.
bug spray,
Oh,
and of course we mentioned sunscreen. And she orders from Prime water and snacks for the room, just like Sophie mentioned. So,
Yeah.
so those are some things that she never goes to Disney World without.
all right.
So, not too many updates. I think we did pretty good otherwise.
Yay.
Yeah, we did.
And so, let me segue on to our cheddar from the big cheese. And I have a really cool thing that my buddy Randy, that's Sheila's husband, he sent me some news clippings. So, get this.
Ooh.
The home of Charlotte and Robert Disney, that's Walt and Roy's aunt and uncle, is being restored back to its origins as a 1914 craftsman bungalow.
Wow.
The house is located at 4406 West Kingswell Avenue in the Los Feliz area, and Walt and Roy's aunt and uncle let them board in their home for $5 a week in 1923. Golly, can I have a
Wow.
mortgage
Wow.
payment of $5 a week?
Yeah.
Well, come to think of it, if it was
Goodness.
in 1923, then chances are it probably was worth a lot more than just $5.
Yeah, that's my
Due
point.
to
Yeah,
pre-inflation, but
yeah.
yeah, that's amazing.
And this location, Sophie, is where Walt finished the Alice comedies.
Wow.
And the
Ooh.
Alice comedies, for people that don't know, first of all, go Google it on YouTube.
Yeah.
They were a series of animated and live action shorts that were created by Walt Disney. So they had both an animated component and a live action component in the same short, and they were called the Alice comedies. So I think they're well worth checking it out for a historical background into Walt Disney. I think it's just really cool.
That is super
Yeah.
cool.
That's amazing.
All right. Well, Brenda, what do you got?
Well, I have some information that might not be super cool for everyone. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is going to be closed at Walt Disney World on September 7th for refurbishment, and that's the same day that it will be closed at Disneyland also. And hopefully, Walt Disney World's version will be completed before the 50th anniversary. But if you are planning to be at Walt Disney World or Disneyland from September 7th until they finish the refurb, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad will not be open.
Yeah, and the reason we don't know exactly when it'll be finished for Walt Disney World, Disneyland says that it will reopen in the fall. They don't have a specific date, but it'll be in the fall. And I'm hoping that Disney World is just like doing some painting or whatever,
I
some
hope so.
freshening up.
Yeah.
So
I hope it's open for the 50th.
me too.
Can't
Me
imagine it
too.
wouldn't be, but
Yeah, me too.
fingers crossed.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now moving on to my expertise, because this is something that I'm very excited about, even though I just learned about this 5 minutes ago. The Basin at Disney Springs, which, for those who don't know what the Basin is, it's basically a bath products shop, and I really like that because I like bubble baths. It has just released 4 new bath bombs that are inspired by Mickey, Minnie, Daisy, and Donald. And I actually pulled up the website, and I'm going to share my screen.
Ooh, look at you going all fancy dancy.
Yep, these
look
4
at
are
those.
the ones that it has, and as you can see, it has their little faces on it, and I actually clicked on them and saw the scent that they are going to be. Mickey is cherry watermelon, Minnie is clementine and juniper, Donald is lemon verbena and honey, and Daisy, I didn't get the chance to click on her, is strawberry, grapefruit, and black currant.
Goodness.
That sounds really good.
They all sound great.
Yep, and they all retail for $7.99 on the website.
Yeah. For a bath bomb for Disney, that's actually not a horrible
No, it's
price
not.
point, I don't think. And if you've got a gift card or whatever, and you're thinking of Christmas shopping for someone, then
Me?
that might not you, Sophie. I was thinking for Brenda.
Yeah, like stocking stuffers for all the
You
girls
know,
in the family. Yeah.
That's
that's
true.
That's
not a
not
bad
bad. And I'm going to
not a
be there in
bad thought.
November, which is perfect timing.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I wonder what Brenda's gonna buy me.
Or me.
No, me.
I'm the one with the bathtub.
Oh, well, I don't want
Bathtub
bath
in
bombs. Yeah, you can have the bath bombs. I don't need them.
Yeah, the bathtub is in my bathroom in this house, and I'm the one that's taking so many bubble baths after work. But yeah, so
You're
Anyway,
hilarious.
anyway,
me.
I have something to share too, Sophie.
Yeah, go
And
for
it's
it.
courtesy of Brenda, who found this on the Vintage History Facebook page.
Yep.
And it is some hysterical um, images of Walt Disney and his wife Lillian, and they were in a photo booth at a wedding. And Brenda was like, "We have got to see this." So I'm going to share it, and
So
I hope you
cute.
all enjoy it.
Look
It's
at
just some of
those
their
sweet
funny
pictures.
expressions. It's
Aw.
just so cute.
So
Look
cute.
at the one in the corner with Walt kissing her cheek. That's so
So
adorable.
sweet.
Yeah.
Very
Aww.
sweet. Love
So,
you all.
yeah. Thank
Very
you all.
sweet.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
So there you go, a little Walt and Lillian action there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that wraps up our cheddar from the big cheese. Um, just a reminder, connect with us. The links are in the show notes. Facebook, our Facebook group, or YouTube, Instagram, email, voicemail. So have at it. We love hearing from you all.
I have one
Yeah.
more to add.
Ooh, go
Mm,
for it,
Because
Brenda.
it was brought up and complained about on this show, in addition to many other people
Mm-hmm.
who were not happy about the new menu when Ohana reopened,
Yeah.
Disney has listened and they have brought back the original menu.
We won!
I can't wait to go. So
And I can't
excited.
get a reservation. I
So
tried and tried and
excited.
tried, and I
Keep
couldn't get a
trying.
reservation.
Keep trying. That's what we do. We just keep trying.
Yep, just keep trying.
Yep.
Or swimming. You
Yeah,
like
that's
that?
right. Keep swimming.
I
I
like
like
that
it.
background. I
I
figured
like
I'm
it.
just gonna pull out a random background, and that was what caught my eye.
Worked out just fine.
I love it.
So good end of cheddar.
Yay.
Yes.
All right, so that takes us to our feature topic, and that, like I said, it's Never Have I Ever, the Disney edition, and the title is courtesy of Miss Sophie Ellis.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And when it comes to Disney, there are always things that we have not done yet that we want to do. Today, we're going to shout out some of the things we've never done before that we want to do one day. And Sophie, you're starting us off.
All right.
Okay.
It's going to be
I'll start
Sophie,
us.
Brenda, me. We're just going to circle around, okay?
All right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start with the cheapest thing on my list,
Okay.
and that's going to be Dapper Day. I have never been to Dapper Day at Disneyland or Disney World. I don't know if they have them at Disney World, but I've
They
never
do.
been. I've never been, and I want to go because I have the dress. I just haven't worn it except for the one time.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
And,
And
just for the record, I'm sorry to interrupt, Sophie,
mm,
but Dapper Days this year, I believe, are November 18th and 19th.
mm,
And I had in my mindset for the podcast,
mm,
I had, or 19th and 20th, maybe, Friday, Saturday. I had in my mindset that we would do an episode on Dapper Days.
Oh,
ooh,
cool.
And
yeah.
maybe Sophie will wear her dress and we'll all dress up all dapperly.
No,
Cute.
absolutely.
Cute,
So
very cute.
keep that in your mind, what you might be wearing there, Brenda.
I have no idea.
Me neither. I need to get Sophie will decorate me, and that'll be good.
Yep.
So anyway,
All right.
Dapper Dan Days at Disney will be a podcast down the road.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Sorry
a
to
good one
interrupt.
too, Sophie. That was also on my list, was to deck out and do Dapper Day. So
Okay,
that's a good one.
All
Yeah, it is a
right.
good one. I've never decked out except for the Halloween party.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
I like decking out. I just don't
Yeah.
have them. I just don't have the funds to do it most times.
No.
Well, you're awfully young. It'll come.
Yep.
It'll
All
come.
right. So Dapper Day. Good idea.
Yay.
Yep.
So
All
my
right.
turn.
Your
Yep.
turn,
Your
Brenda.
turn.
Speaking of don't have the funds, I definitely don't have the funds to do my first one, but it is on the top of my list,
Uh-huh.
and it is staying in Cinderella Castle Suite.
Oh yeah.
That is my dream, is to stay in Cinderella Castle Suite, and the only way you can usually do it is if you win a contest or you're some big star that, you know, I'm not. So,
You're our star, Brenda.
oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah. You're
Thank
our star, but
you.
unfortunately we're not.
That doesn't get you a
Yeah,
room
no.
Yeah.
that castle, though.
Sorry.
But, you know, the Cinderella Castle Suite, I bet that's a lot of people's dream. As a matter of fact, if it's your dream, be sure to write into the show notes, because I bet there's a lot of people who dream about doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll admit it was on my list, but then I was like, chances are they've already got that, so I'm just gonna let them take that one.
Yeah. Well, I think it's awesome to be able to do that. And you're right. You don't have the money, and I don't have the money because it's not something you can rent. It's not something you can book,
Yeah.
regardless of the money. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's okay. We all have to have dreams.
Yep.
What is
Yep.
your dream, Mike? What's your first one?
My first dream is actually an achievable one
Oh,
for
yay.
me. And you know, we have never stayed at a resort in the boardwalk. We've been to the boardwalk many times, but we've never stayed at the yacht club or the beach club, and nor the boardwalk inn. But I'm specifically thinking yacht and beach club
Yeah.
resorts, and I want to stay at one of those. I think that'll be really cool, and it'll be such a it'll be to me it'll be like being even more immersed in Disney than even staying at like Bay Lake like we stayed at, you know, because you
Yeah.
still got to walk to the park, whereas here you walk out the door and you got two parks right next to you. You know, you got Epcot here and you got Hollywood Studios there, and it
Yeah,
just feels
that's
like you're
true.
right in the middle of it all. So
That's a good one. I've stayed at beach and yacht, and I do prefer yacht. Just
you prefer yacht over
Hmm.
I prefer yacht. Everybody's got their own opinion.
Why do you
And
prefer
especially
yacht?
during the holidays, the lobbies are beautiful they really do a great job. I don't know why I prefer yacht so much. I just do. I don't know. You know, you sometimes can't pinpoint things that
Yeah.
you love at Disney. It's just a feeling or something. I don't know. They
Is
share
Cape
the
May
same pool and
Cafe?
everything, so it's not like there's much difference. You know what I mean? But I just like yacht better. I don't know why.
Is Cape May Cafe at the yacht club or the beach club?
Beach.
Beach club. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And
All right,
Beaches and
well,
Cream is at beach.
well, with that in
Okay.
mind,
That
I
makes
guess it's my turn again.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
All right. Well, speaking of staying somewhere, Daddy,
Yeah.
I want to stay at every single one.
Well, yeah. I do too.
Yeah, I can't really choose, except the one that I have listed for me is the Riviera, just because that one's the most expensive and therefore the least achievable.
They're all achievable. Just set
Yep.
your plans.
That's right.
Yeah,
And
you're
I think
right.
and the Riviera is incredible. So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I totally see that
Absolutely
on my list too
stunning.
at some point.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
The Riviera. Although I will say, I was slightly taken aback by the exterior of the Riviera at first. It didn't strike me as French in design until I got inside. So I'm actually going to change that, and I'm going to say that I want to stay at Port Orleans Riverside.
Oh, okay. Which we have never done, Brenda. We're always French Quarters.
Really, me and my
Mhm.
family have stayed at Riverside a lot. Like when my kids were young, we stayed there a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot
We
of
have,
families with 3 kids had to stay there. I mean,
Because you can sleep
yeah,
5. Yeah. Yeah,
yeah. So we
definitely.
stayed there a lot. So we love
yeah.
it. It's so peaceful. I love just walking outside in the fall at that resort. It just is. It's so relaxing and beautiful, and I just love it.
I've seen the pictures of it, and it's really pretty, and I really, really, well, now that I'm older, I really want to see some of the lounges in that resort because the Roost, I
The
think is
River
what it,
Roost, yeah,
yeah,
River
that
that's
Roost
where
one's
with
Bob
Yeehaw
is.
especially,
Bob. Yeah.
yeah. Do you know if he's
Bob is
back?
awesome.
He's
He's
not
not
back
right
yet.
now. They got
Oh,
rid of all the acts when they didn't, they couldn't hire everyone back, but he's been doing live shows on Facebook every Sunday.
that's
He's
true.
still having a great time. So keep supporting him out
Good.
there, guys, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta think he'll be back though.
Oh, I have to
Yeah, I
too.
hope
I
he
mean, he
And
will.
it
is
was
a
so
fan
much fun
favorite.
when we had him on. He was our very first YouTube little
Yeah, he
podcast,
was.
Yeah.
and he was so much fun. He wrote a song for us. He wished Sheila and Randy a happy anniversary,
Mm-hmm.
Cute.
and we had so much fun.
We
Golly.
did.
Oh, his live shows are so much fun. We got to bring him back.
Yeah.
Please, Disney, bring him back. Yeehaw, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
All
great. He's
right.
great.
Brenda, your turn.
Oh, well, my next one is to do the VIP tour that you can tailor make what rides you do. So I would have rides from all 4 parks included in my VIP tour.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Nice.
definitely on my bucket list is the VIP.
Ooh.
I'm going to do that sometime. I just don't know when. I did call about pricing. It's currently $4,200 for a 7-hour VIP tour, and you can break that up by 10 people. So it's only $402 a person extra on your vacation. But it's on my list, and someday I'm going to have a bunch of friends down there at the same time as me, and we are going to do that VIP tour. Hey,
Put me on the
Wow.
list.
hey,
Yeah.
You know what? We'll do it
Us
as an
3.
on the road with Mickey special,
that would be
and
great.
then we'll take it as a tax deduction.
This is big brain time.
This is
Priceless.
great time. I love that.
Priceless. Yay. That's great.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
It's
Yeah,
going to be
I
fun
didn't
though.
know. I didn't know it was. You're right. When you break it down, it makes it much better.
Yeah, as long as you have, a lot of
Mhm.
friends there or family, a lot of family that can pay their way at the same
Yeah,
time. That's, just break it down and everybody agree on what ride you want to do and it'd be great.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, yep, that's on the list. What's your next one, Mike?
So my next one is not the VIP tour, but it is a tour, and
Mm.
I have actually a couple. I'm going to group into one. Um, I want to do the Keys to the Kingdom, right?
That's a
Where
good
you
one.
go in the utilidors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I want to do that one. And I also want to do the tour that talks about the railroads, of course.
Oh, yeah.
What's that one called?
It's backstage to the steam.
Something like that.
Yeah, I
Um,
can't remember. Backstage. No, the magic behind the steam engines, something like that.
Yeah.
It's called something like that.
the
And it
magic
takes
behind our steam trains tour.
Okay, steam trains. Magic behind the steam trains tour. I haven't done that one either. I've done the Keys of the Kingdom, which is I really loved that one, but I haven't done the train one.
And Keys to the Kingdom, Sophie, you have to be a certain age, and now you're of that age, so
Yeah.
you could do it with me.
Yeah.
I sense a 21st birthday present.
Well, maybe we'll see.
That
Got
would
a
be a good
lot of
present. That
sensing
would be a
going
good
on over
present,
here.
Mike. Yay.
I mean, you're already planning on taking me to Jelly Rolls, so
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, little Mr.
Right
Man,
now,
no
the
list
tours
maker
aren't
needs to
going
start
on
making
right
a
now.
list.
So, yeah, someone needs to come up with a list that's something we can do that doesn't put me into the poorhouse.
Come on, Daddy. You know that if we're gonna be doing the tour, then we'll just say it's a 21st birthday present, but I'll help pay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
That sounds like a good plan.
because it can also be a Father's Day gift.
There you go.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
Right
pay
there,
so
for yours,
right by
you
each
pay for
other.
mine.
exactly.
That's fantastic. Boy, that's a
You know,
win-win if I ever
That's
heard one.
smart thinking. That girl's got the brains going on today.
That's right.
Yep.
Win-win. What's your next one, Sophie?
My next one is very expensive.
Oh.
Probably the most expensive on my list, but this is why it's not going to happen for a few years at least. I want to go to Disneyland Paris.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I really want to go to
How's-
Disneyland Paris, or maybe even Disneyland Tokyo. Maybe, depends. But I'm really excited to see Phantom Manor, which is in Disneyland Paris. And I also want to see, like, well, okay, not just Disneyland Paris. I want to go to all 6 of the parks around the world.
You know, dream big.
Yeah.
Yeah, dream
gonna
big.
dream.
I just made my dream all the more expensive.
Expansive. We'll call it expansive.
Yeah, and it's a good goal. You have a lot of
Expansive,
years
yeah.
left.
I'm
You can
only
do it all.
20. Still got 80 left.
That's right.
That's right.
Or more.
You could do it all for sure.
Yep. All right then.
Well,
I guess that doesn't need much explaining.
my next one is very expensive. It
Expansive.
is.
They're not expensive. They're
No,
just
this one's
expansive.
expensive, but it's not the expense so much that keeps me from it. It's the
Mhm.
fact that you can only get one a day, so it's very sought after, and that is the chef's table at Victoria and Albert.
Oh.
I got this several years ago for one of my honeymoon couples. That's a foodie couple, and they wanted to dine at chef's table, and I got it for them. And they, of course, sent me all their pictures, and it is awesome. So I would love to sit in that kitchen at Victoria and Albert and have them bring me things they're making especially for me. I mean, give me a break.
Yeah, who wouldn't, right?
So that's on my list, chef's table at Victoria and Albert. And I could do that if I could work it out and get it sometime. I don't try for it every trip or anything, but for a special occasion or something, I would
Yeah.
definitely try for it.
Wow.
Like maybe someone's retirement.
Yeah, someone special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that happening.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
call your travel agent.
Yeah.
Get them to work on that.
I'm a good friend of hers.
So, my is not that. My next one is not that because I didn't think about chef's table and all that, but one of the things I want to do with Cindy is I want to take her to Narcoossee's for a special anniversary. And, you know, we've been married 21 years now. So in 4 years, we'll be celebrating 25 years of marriage.
Yeah.
And I think that would be really cool.
For sure.
And I've never eaten there. She's never eaten there. I think that would be really, really cool. You know?
Very nice. And that's totally doable.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's a good one, Mike.
Hang on, I'm trying to figure out how to spell it.
It's got 2 O's, 2 S's, 2 E's, and then an apostrophe S.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So we
You're
need our
welcome.
Lucy's. And the thing is, we talked when we took Sophie to 1900 Park Fair and we walked into the lobby at the Grand Floridian. We talked about, wow, staying here one day. And we thought, you know what, that'll be a great 25th anniversary to stay there for our
Oh
25th.
yeah.
And then I became a pixie. And that very first summer I was a pixie was
Yeah, we did our
when we had a pixie get together, and I stayed at the Grand Floridian with Cindy and Sophie,
That's right.
and I'm like, dude, that was July 2013. We were only 13. I had beat that by over a half.
Yeah.
We hadn't
Yeah.
even hit 13 years yet. So
Yeah.
win for
You're
Mike.
right.
Win for Mike.
Yeah.
That is right. That was great. That was so much fun. But that was the year that my body rebelled on me and I got all my adult food allergies. I don't know what happened, but
Mm.
that was not a good year for me, but that was a very fun trip.
Yeah. And we got to hang out with you and
I
Butch.
know. It was so much
Yeah.
fun.
That's so much fun.
Loved it.
So anyway, Narcoossee's dinner. Cindy and I.
Great.
Book it now.
Yay.
I
That's
think
right.
that a lot of stuff on your guys' list involves the Grand Floridian.
No, not
I
a
think
whole lot.
I think only that one on my list involves the Grand Floridian. Yeah.
All right, that's fair. It just seems like a lot of Daddy's been mentioning the Grand Floridian a lot for some reason, though I don't know why. Because none of his others have anything to do with the Grand Floridian except for Narcoossee's.
Yeah. No, they don't. It's just I'm just remembering stories.
Yeah.
Remembering memories.
Yeah.
Great memories.
All right, Sophie, what's up
All
on
right.
your list?
Next on my list, and these ones are getting into the seasonal thing, so I might change one of them and group these two together since they involve the same holiday. I want to go to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Yep.
Fun.
We have never done that, Miss Brenda. You know this, of course, because we've complained about it to you since you seem to have gone so often without me.
I'm sorry.
Well, Sophie, she wasn't on the podcast then.
Yeah, I know.
You can't blame her for past stuff. You can only blame her when she's at the very very merriest party on November 16th without you. Then you can blame her.
Yeah. I'm not going to be making friends and influencing people that night. I'm going to be there with a lot of
We
friends.
love
that
you,
works out,
Brenda.
though.
We would never blame
We
you for
love
being there
you.
without us.
Yeah, it's okay.
You're going to be our boots on the ground.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you're going
I
to
am
bring
gonna
me
be
back
boots on
some
the ground.
souvenir of some sort.
Yeah, because the souvenirs they sell there, they only sell during the party.
Ooh, do they have a sipper?
I don't know, but I'll be happy to look for it. I do a little shopping during the party.
Please. All right. And then on top of that, I decided that I am going to merge these two into one. I also really want to see the candlelight processional in person.
You sure do.
Daddy,
And you would
Daddy
really
gave
appreciate it.
me the link to the candlelight processional sometime last year, I think. And I watched it on YouTube over and over and over on my huge smart TV that has YouTube on it. And it was just so pretty. I love Christmas so much.
It is beautiful. And you could lend your voice to that and you would make it all the more special.
Really?
I don't know how they choose the choirs or anything like that, but oh my goodness, you certainly could do it.
Ooh, you're giving
Beautiful
me
voice.
Yes. You are giving me ideas. I'm already signed up for my church's Christmas cantata, but I can move some dates around.
Yay! I don't know how they decide that, but I think it's worth checking out for sure.
Looks like something I'll need to research.
Yeah. Oh, what's next on my list? Oh my goodness. Oh, fireworks cruise in the fall. I'd like to do a fireworks cruise. I don't want to do it in the summertime. I can't stand the heat. But I would love when it was like maybe 60s outside to do one of the fireworks cruises. Have y'all done the fireworks cruises?
We haven't done any cruises.
I would like to do the fireworks cruise.
That's on my list too.
Yeah, I think it would just be a new fun thing to do, and we haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that would be a fun thing. I would like to see that happen.
Yeah,
So
that would be a fun thing also for a group of friends to do. So we need to be making a list of all the stuff we're going to do on our special On the Road with Mickey trip that we're going to write off on our taxes.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, these show notes will be plenty.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's it for me on that one.
Okay.
What is your next one, Mike?
Well, I was going to say the fireworks cruise would be a lot of fun to do. And I still think that's on my list, but I'm not going to mention it on this time. I think that I want to stay in a tower room at the Contemporary Theme Park View.
Hmm.
And we've stayed at Bay Lake Towers, never had theme park view. We had lake view only, but we did have the last time we stayed there, we had our room where the balcony, if we walked out on the balcony and we turned our head like this, we could see Space Mountain. So
least
it
that's
wasn't a
something.
theme park view, but it was close.
Yeah.
But I think a theme park view at the Contemporary in the main tower would be really cool.
You're right.
I
You're
think that'd
right.
be really cool.
Yeah.
So that's on my list.
That is a good choice. I've stayed in there a couple of times. My very first visit ever to Walt Disney World was that room.
Wow.
That's why it screwed me up forever. But then I think it was 2011 when we all went, and my sister and her family and my family and our mom and everybody went. We stayed in two of those connecting rooms, theme park view, and it's our favorite room. I mean, the reason why we did that is because my sister was with me our first visit. It was she and I with my mom and stepdad, and then when we all got together again, which was the first time in 2011, we wanted to stay in that room again. So that's the two times I've stayed. I love it. I love that, especially when kids can get their baths and get in their jammies and then go outside and turn the TV on and watch the fireworks show in the comfort of your own.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. So.
That's a great one.
All right. Well, time for my final one.
Okay.
And this one is one that I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I hope it does. I really hope it does.
I do too, Sophie. I think it'd be really cool.
She's got some lead up over here.
I want to get married at Disney.
Oh my gosh, how sweet is that? Oh my gosh.
It only just came to my head when I looked at one of my Disney history things for the day. And that Disney history thing revolved around the wedding pavilion at the Grand Floridian. And I have looked through Pinterest. I've seen the Grand Floridian wedding pavilion. It is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, it is beautiful. But more importantly than that, it's not even about the pavilion. It's just that if I get married at Disney, or if I get married at all, that means that I will have someone to spend the rest of my life with, and that's something that I really want.
Yeah.
But it's something we really want for you too, but you have plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
I know. I've got like 5 years.
or longer.
I don't know. I don't want to be mommy's age when I get married, Daddy.
I know. The thing is, Sophie,
Yeah.
it happens when you stop hunting for it. That's what happened with me and Mommy.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true.
Yep. You meet the right one when it's time to meet the right one.
Yeah.
Ask
So-
all the Disney princesses.
Yeah. Good point, huh?
I suppose. I don't know. Ariel did some hunting.
True.
She did a
She
lot
did.
of hunting.
She was 16. I mean, she had a little to learn.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh
a
well,
lot
at
of them
least
were
it
young
turned
though.
out well for her.
Very well, very well for her.
All right then.
Oh,
Well,
we're moving on to another one. Let
yeah,
me see.
quickly
Okay.
before I ruin my makeup.
Oh, I think that's a beautiful dream, and I hope that I get to go and see it.
Oh, of course you will.
That would be just. I don't think I could make it through, and I don't think your dad could make it through, and I don't think your mom could make it through.
Nah.
But it would really be wonderful. Really be wonderful. So my next one is to stay with my entire family in the presidential King Kamehameha suite at the Poly.
Wow.
I have always wanted to stay in the presidential King Kamehameha suite at the Poly, but as I've gotten older and as my family has changed, and let this be a warning to the listeners whose kids are still young, they do grow up. They grow up fast. They get jobs. They have families of their own. They have limited vacation time. They have a lot of responsibilities.
Mhm.
And the chances of traveling together with your family decrease by a lot when they're all families of their own. So instead of just wanting to stay in the presidential King Kamehameha suite, I want to stay with my entire family at the same time, all 12 of us there. So it's a dream nowadays just to get it where everybody can go at the same time, but stay there would be fantastic.
Yeah. That would be awesome. That would be absolutely incredible.
It's awesome. And that's like, it's a 2-story suite. It's just ridiculous. I mean, it's totally
like,
ridiculous.
You know what?
It
I'm going to
reminds
throw
me-
out there that if you don't do that, then get in that, what is that 2-story room on the Wish that we saw
Oh.
pictures of? That would be, she'll settle for that. Right?
I don't
You'd
know.
settle for that, Brenda?
I don't know.
I would
I've seen
settle for
some
that.
of the 2-story suites over at the Animal Kingdom Lodge Resort. Those are
Those are very nice. Yes,
Those
the
are very
Kidani, the Grand Villa over there is
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's not the King Kamehameha suite. Not at all.
No.
All right then.
Just a dream.
My last one, this will be my last one. This is my fifth, right, Soph?
Yep, this is the 5th.
And I almost feel like this one, I was trying to think about what this one would be, and I think I got it. And I think this actually might be the Mac Daddy of them all for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mac Daddy.
Yeah. And it does not involve Disney World. It involves Europe. It involves doing an adventure by Disney river cruise.
Nice.
Into the heart of Europe and taking the river cruise, stopping at the towns, experiencing all that the Adventures by Disney team does and creates, and then moving on to the next one, and you're combining the best of both worlds. You're getting immersed in European history and tradition and lore, and you're experiencing what a river cruise is like, and that's something I want to do with the 3 of us. So that
That sounds great.
4 of us. Don't forget Mommy.
No, I'm talking about you, me, and Mommy.
Okay, don't forget Miss Amanda. Or
You mean Miss Brenda?
Both.
Oh.
Okay, 5.
Well, I thought you were talking about Grogu.
5. 5 of us.
Well, we can plan it together
Amanda
with them,
would like
but Miss Brenda, Mr. Butch, and Miss Amanda, and Mr. Carl, they're going to have to pay their own way. Unless I win the lottery.
My Adventure by Disney dream is the Italy, Switzerland. I'm hoping that's not going to be, I'm hoping that is something I can do for Butch when he retires in 3 years.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it's been years and years and years we've dreamed about doing that Italy and Switzerland one. So if we can still walk by then, that's my goal. I have a sinking fund that I've been putting money in for that. So I'm hoping, but that river cruise sounds really good too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he'd like either one of those. I don't know. I'm gonna have to.
I'll just twist the corkscrews a little bit and say, hey, Butch, how about you come on this river cruise? He'd be like, oh, okay. And then he won't even
I
think
think
about
he'd
you
love it.
planning this other.
I think he'd love it. He would for sure.
Yeah.
Either one. He'd love either one. But I don't want him to know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna act like I don't know what I'm doing here. So I don't know. I'm gonna research him. Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
We are some smart cookies today.
I know that's the truth.
Yeah. So
All
anyway,
right.
that's my 5th one. Yeah.
Is that your last one? Do you have any more, Sophie?
Nope. That's my last one.
Well, I had a few more. I had 3 more.
Oh.
I'll just do 3 more.
Yeah,
Okay.
speed run them.
One of them is to be Grand Marshals for the parade at the Magic Kingdom.
Oh.
Believe it or not, I have these 4 ladies that travel. They are mother, daughter, and then the mothers are sisters and the daughters are cousins. They travel together, 4 of them. And they have been Grand Marshals either 3 or 4 times.
Wow.
At the Magic Kingdom. 3 or 4. I'm telling you, they have to have the record of the most times as Grand Marshals, and they wear the matching shirt. They are the most precious people.
Wow.
And they have literally been chosen 3 or 4 times. I am so jealous. So if you guys are listening, give us some feedback, but I just love it because they send me the pictures. So I'm like, oh my gosh, again? But I'd love to do that. I'd love to be the Grand Marshal one day for the parade. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And I know they have certain rules about who they pick and how they pick them and stuff like that. But they've been really, really blessed to be chosen 3 or 4 times already. And they're going back again in November. And I'm wondering if they're going to be chosen again. They're part of our group that's going to be at the Very Merriest on the 16th of November.
Well, that's cool.
Maybe I need to dress like them and get chosen with them.
I just Googled how do I do this for you. And it says Walt Disney, every day, 1 or 2 very lucky and random families are chosen to be the Grand Marshal of the Magic Kingdom Parade. This is usually done at the beginning of the day as families are entering the Magic Kingdom Park. Put on your best smiles and start the day happy, and your chances are better than those families who are just trying to wake up. The chosen guests are asked to return to meet up later to be a part of the afternoon parade. They are given personalized and special Mickey ears to wear and will ride in one of several very special Disney autos. They will ride ahead of the parade floats and wave to the crowds. When they get to the end, they will be given a very special viewing of the parade as well.
Nice.
Yep. And they have been chosen literally totally at random 3 or 4 times already.
Do you think parades will be back by November, by your November trip?
I know the Christmas parade will be going on during the Very Merriest.
Yeah.
I don't know about the regular parades.
So I
don't know. I don't know. I hope so. I don't know.
Yeah.
My next one is easily done, except that with my food allergies, it's not easily done, and that's why it's a dream. It is to do the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays Holiday Cookie Stroll.
Oh.
I would love to be able to do the holiday cookie stroll and actually be able to taste all of the cookies.
I'll do that one for you, Miss Brenda.
Wonderful. Don't you think it'd be so much fun?
Yeah, it would. And then what I'll do is I'll get the ingredients in all of the cookies, and then I'll make a list of them and see which ones you can eat.
Fantastic.
And then I'll eat all the rest next time we do it together.
That's right. That sounds like a good plan. Thankfully, they do have ingredients lists on all their things, so I can see them readily. That Disney does that perfectly, I can tell you.
Yeah.
They're so
Disney
awesome.
is great about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my last one was the Dapper Day, which you already covered, thankfully, and that's it for mine. So
there you go.
That'd be a lot of fun. Man, we need to start making some plans. There's
do.
a lot of stuff we have in common that we'd like to do.
We do.
Well, you know what? At this Right, since you put in 8, I'm going to put in 6, and I'm going to include jelly rolls on my list.
Oh, good. That's a lot of fun.
Jelly rolls isn't on my list. I've done jelly rolls. It's fun.
I've done jelly rolls. It is fun, but it's on her list.
I'm not old enough yet, so...
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Although I have seen many of the virgin cocktails in Disney since I got a little bit older. They don't have alcohol in them, but they're very good nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I manage to ever be with you at Jelly Rolls, we'll be non-drinking together. So.
Well, I'm gonna have at least one. That's the point of a 21st birthday.
That's true. That's
just one.
That's
After I've eaten and drinking enough water, that way I'm safe.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yep.
Practice safe
that was
habits,
great.
people.
We need to be making these dreams come true.
All right.
Okay.
I can't wait to hear from the listeners on this one because I want to know number one, if they've done the stuff that's on our list and what they thought of it, and then number two, what their dreams are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, I guess it's time for the Disney history?
Yay!
That's right. This day in Disney history for August 30th.
All right. Well, I have 3. I was originally going to have 4, but I decided on 3. And they're back to back to back. So the first one takes place in 1987. August 30th, The Wonderful World of Disney airs the animated Disney's Fluffy Dogs. You heard that right. Fluffy. With
Fluffy dogs.
2 P's instead of Fluffy with 3 F's.
Yeah.
Disney's Fluffy Dogs, originally airing last November 27th as a Thanksgiving special, so that was November 27th, 1986. It was intended to be a pilot for the 3rd Walt Disney television animated series, featuring 5 pastel-colored talking dogs that come from through a fluffy interdimensional doorway and into the life of a 10-year-old boy. The series was canceled, unfortunately.
Aww.
Sounds a little bit like a Paw Patrol kind of.
It does. Mm-hmm. It does, yeah. So maybe that's where they got it. And for the record, we know about Paw Patrol because my little baby cousin Lindsay and her sister Mackenzie absolutely love it.
Yeah.
So we are no strangers to it. All right, then. Well, then again, in 1994, a groundbreaking ceremony for Disney's Wedding Pavilion takes place at Disney World, and this is the one that inspired my number 1. The Victorian-themed structure will be nestled on its own private island in the Seven Seas Lagoon between the Grand Floridian and the Polynesian resorts. The non-denominational chapel will seat up to 300 guests and will have the ability to host up to 6 ceremonies per day. Disney's Wedding Pavilion will open July 15th, 1995.
Nice.
Yep. And then the next year, in 1995, ground is broken for Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. Set around a 15-acre lake, it will be themed to regions of Mexico and the American Southwest and be Disney's first moderately priced convention hotel. Coronado Springs will have its grand opening August 1st, 1997.
You know, I think Coronado Springs is a very underappreciated resort.
It absolutely is.
So many people don't want to go there because they think it's a convention resort. It's going to be all business.
It's not.
And, that was our first place we stayed, Brenda.
Yeah.
Was it?
When our first on property was Coronado Springs, and we stayed there 2 years in a row. We liked it so much.
That's good.
And I think it's awesome. And an honorable mention for me is a tower room at the new Grand Destino Tower.
Oh yeah, those are really nice.
And my understanding is that there you can see the fireworks from Epcot.
And the rooms are really contemporary and really clean lines, and they're really nice. And I mean, that whole tower building is beautiful.
Yeah.
It absolutely is. And the pool at Coronado Springs, that is also extremely beautiful. I love the pyramid that they have at it.
Yeah.
It is so cool. And the slide is fun.
Yeah.
I love a slide.
Who knows? I might try that one next time.
Too much fun.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Sophie.
No problem.
Good
that
history,
is all my
Sophie.
history.
Good history.
Thank you.
All right. So that sets the stage for probably the absolute easiest Disney Who's Who character you're ever going to have. I was telling Mommy Sophie that I needed to start like pulling obscure characters out.
I don't know. I seem to do better with the obscure ones.
I'm going to start with one clue, and I think you're going to get it based off of one clue.
All right.
And that one clue is, you ready?
Yeah.
Give Miss Brenda a chance to get it first, okay?
Oh, no, don't even bother. She's going to get it right away.
Nope.
Well,
you go first.
The one clue is squirrel.
I know.
What is it, Sophie?
It is Doug, the golden retriever from Up.
High five, Sophie.
Squirrel. Oh.
Absolutely was. I'm like, I love Doug. Doug is our river, you know?
Yeah.
Doug is our river, Brenda.
Yeah.
Our river is like, he is so funny when we take him on the walks. He loves to, and he'll see Peter Rabbit or Flopsy Bunny, because we name all the animals, or he'll see
will just
Twitchy,
raise up.
and he'll get into this mode, and he is like, oh my, like he is stalking, like he's going to attack and kill this rabbit or whatever.
Oh no, that's
and
hilarious.
we all know he just wants to. He says he wants to play with it.
Yeah.
But he is so, he's a golden, and Doug's a golden. So there you go.
Yeah. Cute. That is funny.
I love Doug. Doug is easily one of the most cutest and purest characters in Disney.
That's true.
Absolutely. I have two did you knows.
Yeah.
I think you know both of these.
Mm-hmm.
Doug makes a cameo in Ratatouille.
Does he?
When Remy runs through an apartment building, Doug's shadow can be seen on the wall.
Wow. I need to watch that again for so many reasons.
I actually
watch it before October so we can then check it out in comparison to Remy's Ratatouille adventure.
You're right.
And then the credits for Up show Doug with a mate and a giant litter of puppies.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
So
I did not know either of those, Daddy.
Yay.
So anyway.
Yay. Very good. Very good.
I knew it would be easy.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I like Doug. Doug's good. Doug's cool.
Yeah. Aww.
Very good.
Oh. All right. Well, that takes us to Miss Brenda and a little bit of Walt.
A little bit of Walt. There is great comfort and inspiration in the feeling of close human relationships and its bearing on our mutual fortunes. A powerful force to overcome the tough breaks which are certain to come to most of us from time to time. Walt Disney.
Yep. Walt Disney.
Yep. Gotta love Walt.
Yeah.
The man was very likely one of the wisest people in the world.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think
and close human relationships are so important, especially now.
Yeah. 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 you know.
Yep. That's why I'm glad to have you guys in my life.
Same here, Brenda. I was gonna say that's why you're such a perfect fit.
Yeah.
On the podcast.
Thank you.
Because we were friends before we were podcasters.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So
we were friends before we were fellow pixies.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, because we were friends on Chip and Co.
Yep.
Before any of that. So.
Yep. And Disney people are good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, that wraps us up for this week. Next week is Labor Day.
It is.
Yep.
I can't believe how fast this year is going. And because we're going to be posting on the actual holiday, we've got a topic for you, and we're calling it Planning for a Holiday. And that is focused on when your Walt Disney World vacation is during a holiday. Some of the things you just need to be prepared for, Obviously, it's holiday. A lot of times there's more people there because people are out of school, they're off work and so forth. So these are some of the things you really want to just kind of think about when you're going to your Disney vacation during a holiday.
That's right.
Yep.
So
I'm looking forward to that one.
I am too. I think it's going to be a good episode, and I think it'll be a lot of help for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So take it and listen to it and implement it into your lives, people.
Yes.
Whether you're at Disney or not.
We're giving life hacks here.
Yeah, we're giving life hacks.
Yep.
So anyway, that wraps us up. And Sophie, Cindy, listen to me. Sophie, Brenda, Grogu, and I hope that you all have a great week and a great holiday coming up. And we will see you on the road.
On the road.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.